Ouch, still on Steam. Hey, Big Nick, happy Friday, brother. How we doing over there? Yeah, I'm doing well. I had to run out and go on a resupply mission real quick, so got my refreshments. Uh, the weather's been kind of crazy though. It was like 60 and 70 and getting sunny again. I was getting very excited. And then last night it actually flurried for like 5 minutes. And thank goodness it didn't keep snowing, but today it's like 30, windy, cloudy. So it's just been like, and it's funny because like Monday, Tuesday I felt so good, sun was shining. Then like every day that passed this week I just felt worse and worse and worse. But that's enough about me. Looking like the spy calls are in play here. Deli, I see you, baby. What's up, Tyler? I see you, baby. So I was looking. Hello. There we go. I was looking, right? See how we were like topping out here? And we had this tightening. So this is what I was talking about, the potential ascending triangle, right? So the dollar could have popped up, which would have made everything drop back down. So I was looking for kind of the rejection off this line, which as we see, we just kind of got a few minutes ago. So that's why I was kind of saying like SPY QQQ calls. Right after I bought it, it was here where I had this big candle. I was instantly up about 15%. Now you can see we've basically been sideways for about an hour and a half since I mentioned it. So, kind of a sticky situation, but I stand by my analysis. Yep, Lucio, Friday. Ready for the reversal. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, we start to climb back up here. If we can get back to like even 66, 70 and change, like I'm sure those calls will make you a nice 20% or something. I thought it was just, you know, coming down, tightening. I expected the dollar to drop. So when this happened, I thought we would just kind of like slowly come up here. But as we know, they like to delay the inevitable, so freaking move might not happen till 347 or some shit. But that's okay. That's okay. Got DraftKings up 2%. No wonder the market's down. And said, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. And we should really keep stepping down. Again, we had the, look like an ascending triangle setting up, and then we just had the rejection. So we technically just broke that pattern, and we should kind of keep stepping down here. You know, the only problem is, again, it might take 3 hours. Got some Aurora spine. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I only moved over a very tiny amount of cash, and for some reason, I was like, oh, let me buy a SPY call and make a few bucks real quick. So, of course, the universe had other plans. But, yeah, I'm probably going to take the rest of that cash and, I don't know, buy some shares. Of course, we have our hydrograph taking a breather. Looked like Mbot was almost forming a flag here, in my opinion. See, if you back out to like, here's a 1 year chart, daily time frame. You can see we have the big spike up, little consolidating down, little channel, right? Potential little flag. Maybe getting ready to pop back up to the next level. Again, really should get back here to the trend line of about 3.5, but might not happen overnight. We know that. Hey, Carlos, what's up, baby? How we doing? Happy Friday, man. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, like I said, I know a lot of people are busy, but yeah, if you just come in for a minute, if you're able to just like the stream, obviously, that helps. Spark them if you got them. Yep, and again, we were talking about this descending triangle setting up, right? And you can see now we're having this premature break. So we could maybe even come down to about 6,600, and then they could start to bounce it back into the original pattern, right? We've seen the premature breaks and then the bounce backs many, many times. So next week may actually turn out to be a pretty green week. But only time will tell. Yeah, no, the Aurora Spine, yeah, no, that one sounded good. That one sounded good, absolutely. Shout out to Frederico. Hey, Killian, what's up, baby? How we doing? Good old Friday. Yeah, the weather by me has been swinging hot and cold. Hopefully I don't get sick. That's how it happens. Frickin' 70 and sunny. Then it's frickin' 30 and snowing. And they're playing games tonight. Got some, I think we got some fights tomorrow. UFC, baby! So I don't know about you guys, but everything else seemed fixed, so that's why I just been focusing on UFC lately. It's a shame because, obviously, most young guys, we grow up watching these sports, friends, family, go outside, play some baseball, play some basketball. But I hate to break your heart, man. That shit ain't real, man. It's a shame. It's a low down, dirty shame. versus Virginia tonight? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, usually college is much more exciting. They they really want it more. A lot of those kids know, they a lot of them don't even have plans to go in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? They're just playing ball while they're at school and then they're gonna go, I don't know, be an engineer or some shit. But, those kids, they live for the Final Four. Um, usually when you watch a college game, again, it's just more urgency, right? They play defense harder. I just, I'm just convinced that NBA, NFL, it's all bullshit, and it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. And now the dollar's back up above trendline. Yeah, I have a feeling we might get screwed without any Vaseline. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I still say, if you go back, like I said, what did it for me, in my eyes, was just common sense, right? In my opinion, it comes down to simple logic and common sense when you talk about these sports, right? And people say, oh, no, you're crazy conspiracy theory. That's not how it's happening. Okay. I have simple arguments, okay? First of all, in basketball, I believe the Warriors were 73-9 that season, right? They did better than what, the 96 Bulls or whatever they were. Played LeBron James and his Cavs in the finals. I think they were up, what, 3-1, and they ended up losing, right? That's automatic bullshit. Everyone should understand that. Automatic bullshit. Especially if you go back and watch the games and you see the mass phantom calls on Steph and shit made early in the game, so that now he's getting in foul trouble. The game just started, right? So they got to bench the superstar at the beginning of the game, right? It's all done by design. That's what I mean. It's all bullshit. If you expect me to believe just because he's LeBron James, his freaking random team beat a team that just went 73-9, with all due respect, not to be sacrilegious, you have a better shot at seeing Jesus if you expect us to believe that those Golden State Warriors did not sweep or beat those Cavs in 5 games and win the championship, right? We have to be honest with each other. We have to be honest with each other. And then, of course, with the NFL, watching Cam Newton not jump on the fumble, playing Peyton Manning, it's all bullshit. I don't care what anyone says. Apparently, the official story from ESPN and all the brainwashed individuals who fight me on that is that, quote, Cam Newton did not want to get hurt, right? Imagine this, a grown man playing fucking football, and they're trying to say he doesn't want to get hurt, right? You get hurt as soon as you step on the field in football. Makes me laugh. Any fan out there who believes that Cam Newton did not want to get injured, so he didn't jump on the fumble in a freaking Super Bowl, once again, you have a better shot at seeing Jesus than getting me to accept that. It's just not going to happen. When you're 8 years old playing Pee Wee football, that's rule number 1 they teach you. Dive on the ball, cover it up tight. Always follow the ball. Just makes me laugh. But enough about that. We'll keep it positive. Can't be talking about the fixed FL in here, you know? Dollar at highs of the day. Let me see you work, 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 work. swear, man, it's wild. Like, I can tell people what options to trade, no problem. Give my opinion, no problem. Soon as I personally buy an option, I lose. Never seen anything like it before. Let me see you work, 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 work. Looking for the reversal. Let's go with like a double-sided jacket, baby. Looking for the reversal. Yep, yep, yep. Don't call it a comeback. Dow is now green. Fubo. Poor Fubo. Dollar at highs of the day. Go S&P, show me something, baby. Show me something. Let me see you work, 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 work. Let's see what's trending on the old Yahoo Finance. Except calls Iran's leaders rats in hiding. Oh, nice. Very nice. Looking for the tariff refunds. Those Adobe puts worked out. Got no love for those. Ulta puts. Rubric was green. Ricey down 6%. Him's barely down. Of course, ASTS is holding green somehow. To you work. I'm a cream of the crop. I rise to the top. Doopa 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 doo 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 doo. Ba ba da ba da ba da 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 da. Skibbity doop boo doop boop boo. Ba ba doopa da ba da 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 da. Funny, they mentioned the VIX as now it's starting to bottom out and rebound. VXX puts. Oh, excuse me. You can't say that on stream. It's alright, nobody's listening anyway. Yeah, I know you're in the background. That's from where's that from? That's from Major League. Remember that movie? It's a great movie right there. One hit, that's all we got. One goddamn hit. You can't say goddamn on the radio. That's alright, nobody's listening anyway. Classic. They don't make them like that anymore. Just a bit outside. Wow, we have been flat for hours. $7,000 subscribers, 250 people in the Discord. I go live, I get 9 likes. The hell's the point? That's the point, I ask. I was watching Little Giants last night. Absolute classic. Watching Silver inch up, trying to anyway. How do I reach these keys? That's why I'm even calling out the Discord people, bro. I got 250 people in here leeching, always asking my opinion. Oh, what else do you like? What do you like next? Blah blah blah. And then what's the favor I ask? Oh, I'm going live. I know you guys are busy. Can you stop by? Even 60 seconds. Just like the stream, say hello. Means a lot. And you know what? 3 people do it, and we got over 200 who aren't in here. Like, that's what I mean, man. It's just messed up, man. It's just messed up. You know, and then these people from Europe and Asia who are, 6, 8, 12 hours ahead, they'll hit me up 3 in the morning, my time. Oh, hey, what's going on? You still like this? What do you think about that? Oh, I was looking at this. What do you think about that? Right? So that's what I mean. Like, I'm always on the clock. I'm always here for you guys, ready to answer questions if I'm awake. You know? And then I'm like, yo, do me a favor. Come in here and just push this button real quick. And it's an issue. 200 people ignore me. Oh, my bad. I didn't see it. Oh, I was busy. No, motherfucker. I'm busy. Okay? I'm busy. I'm doing all the work. I need you for 30 seconds. Right? 30 fucking seconds. And it's an issue. That's what I mean, man. That's what I say, man. People are very ungrateful, man. People are very ungrateful. We used to care more about each other, man. We used to care more. That's why a lot of older people just can't understand, like, the way society is today, you know what I mean? Because if they grew up in, like, the 60s, the 70s, right, that was, like, before technology, everyone on the block, all the neighbors used to know each other, everyone used to hang out with each other, take care of each other. Someone saw, like, someone else's kid doing something messed up, right? They go grab him. Oh, hey, John, I saw your boy was out there doing this, this, and that. Just giving you a heads up. And I appreciate it, Tyler. Yeah, the Discord, you know what it is now with Discord? They have, obviously they have ways to charge just to be in the Discord. I could take like my call out opinions and I can put them into like a VIP Discord that people have to pay for and stuff. So we could do it that way, but my real issue now is the whole Discord upload your freaking license and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to freaking I don't want them to have all that shit on file. So that's actually another reason. I know it's a poor excuse, but I just didn't want to like set all that up and then have it going for like 2-3 months and then have them be like, oh, the deadline is now and you have to upload your license, otherwise you can't use Discord, or you can't use our bot to charge people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to set it up if I'm gonna have to take it away. So we may be better off just waiting. I know people were talking about a couple of other programs that were very similar to Discord, right? So I guess we can just move to an alternative. And yeah, I guess maybe we could just do it through Patreon or something as opposed of doing it through Discord or another app just in case it changes. Like I said, I was always trying to do the right thing by you guys, but I mean, they don't need our licenses, for us to sit here and bounce stock ideas back and forth and talk about maybe some trades and stuff. Like, they don't need our legal names and our addresses. You know what I'm saying? They don't need that for that. No. Sorry. Exactly. It's all about the data. Absolutely. They are literally, yeah, that's what I mean. They say, oh, it's for age verification. Yeah, that's bullshit, buddy, okay? That's, like I always say, don't bullshit a bullshit, all right? They're going to take all the information, and they're going to sell it to Palantir. That's a fact. That is a fact. With all due respect to frickin' Discord, I'm a grown-ass man, okay? And we live in America. This is not Australia where they frickin' made some law, so now you gotta prove that you're 13 so you could use the app or whatever the fuck. If their kids have problems, then their parents need to solve the problem. I don't have time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit, alright? And if you're gonna come out just because I like using your program, and you're gonna say, oh, give me your license. Oh, we need everyone's social security number tied to their account. It's like, listen, buddy, go fuck yourself. Like, you know as well as I do, even if there's not an alternative, once you make that decision, an alternative is literally in the works, right? We all know that. That's how people think. Oh, you're going to take Discord away? You want to play games? All right, you know what? I'm going to call Bobby and Tommy and Charlie, and we're just going to make our own frickin' Discord. We'll call it something else. And then we'll be the frickin' head honchos. Like I said, man, as much as I like Discord, the program, the way it works, using it, if I open it tomorrow and they're like, yeah, you can't do anything unless you upload your license. Well then, bye, Felicia. You don't make the rules. Just like every time I click on, some random article or something that pops up here. And then it's like, oh, you're not a user. Make an account. What's your email? It's like, bro, I'm here for 30 seconds. Never even heard of your website before, right? I need you for 30 seconds to read this article. End of story. I don't want to be on a fucking list. I don't want you to send my email somewhere else and then they email me some bullshit offer I didn't ask for. Yeah, I saw some videos. I know people were talking about making, yeah, you could like add extensions to your emails and shit and use it for certain sites and stuff, which is probably a smart idea. But I don't know, it's just ridiculous, though. It's just ridiculous. Like, everywhere you go, you need to make an account so that they can sell it to Palantir. And Discord, right, it was fine. It's working for how many years? Now, all of a sudden, oh, I need your driver's license. It's like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, I'm operating a fucking vehicle. You need proof of age. Like, I'm buying a pack of smokes, right? You need proof of age. It's just laughable, bro. That's what I mean. This is what's pissing me off, bro. What's pissing me off is the parents aren't doing their job anymore. The government's trying to do the job of the parents. But the problem is everyone's trying to, quote unquote, protect the children, yet it's the grown adults who are suffering. Oh, how are we going to keep 10-year-olds off Discord? Well, if you see your kid on Discord and they're not supposed to be, take action, damn it. Take action. Like I said, I'm even afraid to say the words, right? We all know old school what would happen, right? We all know old school what would happen. Your lip would be swollen for 3 days, right? That's a fact. You did something you weren't supposed to do. I don't know who raised you people, but that's who raised me. I did something wrong. I got corrected. Just makes me laugh, man. All the crap on the internet, but I gotta give you my license to frickin', you know, talk to people? Like, come on, bro. The hell do you think you are? Frickin' nubs, man. That's why we got kids raising kids. Everybody wants to be their kid's best friend. Oh, I don't want to upset my child. I'm his friend, not his parent. It's like, yeah, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. And you're going to end up raising someone who is not prepared and doesn't know their ass from their elbow, but it's okay because you're their friend. You know, we're trying to have a society here. It's a joke. It's a joke. These people with their fucking timeouts. It's a joke. Meanwhile, S&P's flat for 2 hours. Literally the moment I said calls, we go flat for 2 hours. Unbelievable. That's why they say, thank God it's Friday, baby. Can't take much more of this bullshit anymore. I saw that bitch from CNN did the correction. You guys saw that? See, they go on national TV on CNN and they lie, blatant lie, and say that some random Muslim guy threw a bomb at the mayor, right? Oh no, it was anti-Muslim or whatever. But then she tweets out, right? So she lies on national TV, but then she tweets out the correction. Go ahead, you can look it up right now. What a joke. If you watch CNN, we cannot have a conversation. Because your mind obviously just doesn't work at all. If you're still watching that channel, we have nothing in common. We literally have nothing in common. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. Even if you might be right, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You are willingly turning and going to the TV every day, letting yourself get brainwashed from bullshit headlines and narratives. And then you're going to try to walk up to someone like me and be like, oh, let's talk about the Constitution or something. It's like, bro, you have no idea. I'd be shocked if you could even spell Constitution, let alone tell me what the fuck is in it. All right? You're sitting here watching CNN all day, or fucking MSNBC, whatever the heck you're watching. You're too far gone. There's nothing to talk about. On Roblox, people change the message. So, like, if I message you, like, saying some wild crap about, like, Epstein or something, they'll change the message and then send it to you to make it fit the narrative. That's what you're telling me. That's freaking insane. That's insane. Oh, we got the sirens coming. Bro, that is insane. There you go, boys. There you go, boys. All right, brother. Have a good time. Give a couple of kids some wedgies over there, huh? Bring bullying back. Under the guise of protecting children. Yes, yes. I'm saying one thing. You are changing my words. But it's to protect children. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And mind you, I love it. Isn't that like some random video game? Why are we supervising and changing messages in a freaking video game? See, the problem is you need someone who's really going to go in there and just right the wrongs. You need someone who has their own money, can't be bought, and is literally just looking to fix all the problems and do the right thing. Balls to the wall. Because until you have someone who's going to do that, it's only going to get worse. Only going to get worse. Yep, and that's a famous quote. And of course, I'm a complete casual right now, and I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember who said it. Was it Jefferson? Now I gotta look it up. Ben Franklin. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. And I agree with that statement 110%. 110%. If you notice, too, isn't it amazing how over the last 25 years, right, because everyone says everything changed since 9/11, isn't it amazing how over the last 25 years since that event, we've technically become less safe, yet we don't have any rights anymore, Right? Am I crazy? I think I hit the nail on the head with that one. It's like it is actually getting more and more wild and unsafe out there. Yet, we keep bringing in the Palantirs, we keep giving up our liberties, our freedom, our information, total surveillance state. Yet, we're not even more safe than we were before it started. So what's the point? The more truth I speak, the lower we go. Let's go. Fuck the call. I don't even care about the call right now. I would rather lose money on this call than sit here and lie and not speak truth. Yeah, Patriot Act was a big one. That was the big one. I tell you, I'm not long for this life, I tell you. See, the problem is, again, not to be cocky, but you guys know I'm just a no-nonsense, pedal to the metal. Like, if we have work to do, we gotta get work done. Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of always been my mentality. And what breaks my heart is, I would love to get in there and do it, man. I would love to get in there and do it. Because I'd be in textbooks for the next frickin' 100 years. They'd be talking about how this guy just came in, flipped the whole script, no one knew what was coming. But the problem is, I can't be fake. That's the problem. You know, the whole PC bullshit. Like, it's very, very difficult for me to do that. So I would actually have no problem going into government. You know, trying to help, whatever. The town, the state, the country. The problem is I'd never get elected. Because as soon as I open my mouth, people would be like, this guy's wild. We can't vote for this guy. That's the only problem. Someone will set me up, with a freaking bullshit interview with CNN or something like that, and I'll just flip out on camera. My campaign will last a week if I'm lucky. Roll them if you got them. They are preparing New World Gen Z people like me, little brother. Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. It's crazy again. I grew up like in the 90s, and that's what I mean. It's completely different. It's completely different already. And we're only talking like 30 years. So yeah, in 20, 30 more years, it'll be even more recognizable. Those older people will be gone. And soon there will only be people who know about a surveillance state. They don't know where we came from as a country. They don't know where we came from as a people before we had technology. Like, that's what I mean. All of us people are going to be on our way out. It's just going to make it that much easier for them to do whatever the hell they want. Yeah, no, of course. Of course. Like I said, 20 years ago, they were able to tap everything, go through your cameras. They were listening to everyone's phone calls and shit. And again, that was decades ago. So people who were still that naive, who were like, oh no, the government wouldn't do something like that. It's, once again, we have absolutely nothing in common. There is no speaking to you. You are too far gone. You cannot be saved. Oh, shit. And how do they do that? They like transform the Wi-Fi waves into like a physical plane or something through like a physical software. And the S&P is now at the lows of the day. Fantastic. 3D mapping, yeah. Yeah, no, it's scary, man. It's freaking scary. What blows my mind is just how many people like don't even care, or like you tell them about this and they're like, ah, yeah, it's whatever, it's not a big deal. It's like it's not a big deal. You know what I would want to know? What is a big deal then? What would you consider a big deal? Right? Because we got people talking about how, they screw us over with these companies and these bullshit, backdoor monopolies and deals. We can't get ahead in business. You got Nancy Pelosi, insider trading. They're signing bills to bring in non-Americans and just give them everything that they need, right? I mean, when you were born or when you were struggling with your family, right? I mean, someone just showed up and gave you everything you needed, right? You lay all these things out and people are like, oh, no, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Nothing's a big deal. I never thought I'd see the day. Started a war over taxes. Now everyone's paying 30, 40% taxes. No one sees anything wrong with it. And when they collect the tax money, they give it to people who aren't even supposed to get it and shouldn't even be here. But it's not a big deal, I wouldn't want you to get excited. Fucking idiots. And markets are slipping. Huh. Dollar never got above that trend line. How is GDP growth rate down? Well, not the best Friday we've seen. Which actually leads me to believe we may hear some random bullshit news update now over the weekend. So obviously those spy calls and shit are not working right now, but I actually have a feeling something's telling me like spy calls, QQQ calls going into the weekend. Maybe buying them out till like next Wednesday or something, in my opinion. Give yourself a couple of days coming out of the weekend. I did not see this coming, especially with the dollar not getting right. The dollar didn't spike up, so yields didn't really move that much. Anything to screw over traders, man. Anything. Like I say, they delay the inevitable, man. They delay it 20 minutes before the close, we'll start climbing. Same shit, different day. Oil. Spiking up now. Up. That's funny, right? I put in the title. Oil to 100 today? And we're off. That's it. That's it. Something happened. Get your calls here. USO calls here. Ride that wave, boys and girls. And 1 minute the strait is closed, and then the strait is open. And then the Secretary of Energy tweets something. But then he has to delete the tweet. This is fun. I'm having fun. Yeah, baby. Like it like that. Take it like that. Hey, Derek, what's the next H graph? Dun, 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 dun. All about the fight for oil. We love oil. Scooby-Doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo-doo-doo. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Goes oil. Use a little background music. Yeah, you know, it's funny that, see, when I watch other videos, that actually annoys the shit out of me. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we could figure something out. I don't even know how to do that. I was watching, what was I watching? I think I was watching like a basketball video or something yesterday. It was like a 20-minute long video. I guess it was like one of those like video essays or whatever they call it, you know? And it was a guy, I mean, he had a good voice, but I just kept hearing, you know, like he had music playing in the background while he's speaking. Like, I don't know, I don't know. For me, I don't like it, but apparently the rest of the world does. Oil on the move, up 2.5%. Hold on, Tyler wants some background music. Hold on, I got you, buddy.
That was easy.
Whoo, that's a banger. That one's a banger. Uh, it's draining me. Not in a good way. Check my account, see if I'm rich. Nope. Nope. Oil above 99. So calls for the win. So nice that everyone's so excited today. Yeah. Yep. 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 See what's going on X. Kim Kardashian's for dudes. Taking peptides. The hell is going on here? What's that? The meat cleaver? Okay. That's like a thing? Bash in your face? Nice. There we go. See, now we're talking. Yep. They all look good. It's a shame they're all prostitutes. Yep. There's another one. Mamdani. There she is again. Another one. People, why do so many young men have so much free time on their hands? There's another one. There's a few more. There's another one. We got AI Netanyahu. Yeah, the last people you should listen to are actors. Yep, there's another one. Steak and lobster. Damn. There she is. She's a Christian, folks. Alright? Show a little class, huh? This guy took himself out. Yep, plane got absorbed by the building. That's AI. 25 years ago they had it. Yep, there's another one. Hell? Slink. Back to the oil. Up. Up, up, up. Up, up, and away. Check the old account. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Remember, this stock just dipped, what, like 40% from the previous high, man. You know people are buying those dips. Up. Up. Big green candle for the hydrograph. Late day rally? Late day party? Up. Aw. Doop 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 doo 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 doo. Ba ba da ba da ba da 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 da. The hell are we seeing here? She's ready to go. Oh, yep, there she is. Up. People get so excited so quickly. The fuck? Oh, there she is. Is she gonna burn her head or something? Nope. The hell? The hell? Tell you, man, it's a shame. Damn. It's a big ass house. 10,000 square feet almost. Yo, Hydrograph been moving while we're freaking scrolling. Look at this. Hydrograph, don't call it a comeback. So glad I bought that spy call 3 hours ago. Said, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Hydrograph's making a U-turn, and that got us feeling alright. Greater tragedies in life. Be the top ranked Chad. And who makes that decision? Who ranks Chads? 1.7 million in jewelry. Wow. Like I keep saying, you know, people throw shade when I say shit like this, but reparations paid. Right? What do they call them? The YNs. Go ahead, go hit up the YNs. Go get you a gold bracelet, nice watch. Reparations paid. Oh, there she is. Tell you, they can't help themselves. See, now I see a video like this, like we don't even know if it's real anymore. So. Jesus. Wow, that looks like a great video. The hell? Okay. Oil starting to calm back down. What time is it? 2:30. I'm gonna stretch the legs. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up? What's up? Oh, do you appreciate it, Carlos? Happy to have you. Welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Dow going green here. Looks like we're seeing some life. Those USO calls worked out for about 10 minutes. Hey, what's up, Lou? Happy Friday, brother. How you doing? How you doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Spy calls back in action. Check the old account. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yeah, market sucks. Looks like we're getting a little rebound here. Little late day rally, late day rally. Alright, looks like it's time to hop the fence on everything. Hop the fence on everything. Yeah, pretty flat, boring day. Dismal. Dropped into about 11:30 and then didn't really do much for the last 4 hours. Yeah, I still like spy calls. Like I said, I bought one the freaking 3.5 hours ago. I'm just sitting here waiting.
ellipse as a park. That's right. The way that the White House is laid out, you got the White House, you got the South Lawn, and then there's a road, and then the ellipse is a park that's right there. We're going to be ticketing 85,000 people in the ellipse, and the tickets are free. And we'll announce how we're going to be giving them away soon. But you should plan on going to Washington, D.C. for this event. The way that the White House is laid
any of these other Iranian people that are pro-Iran. One of the main reasons is that I agree with Nick on most things. So why do I want to turn somebody that I agree with on most things into an adversary? I'm going to look at the people that I don't agree with on things, and I want to talk about them and criticize them.
Can't help themselves.
Nigga, don't ever tell me that the streets don't love me, nigga. Don't tell me this ain't my city, nigga. Don't tell me this ain't the hey, hey man, this shit so player. This shit so player, man.
Oh, oh, wow. Oh, what the heck? That's a delivery. Wow. That is a very nice signature. Well, we went up a little bit, and then we went down a little bit. Good old Friday. Bro, we gotta take a vote or something. Next time this happens, what do you guys want to do? You want to, like, watch a movie or something? What a dismal day. Just sucking all the energy out of the room. Ugh. Honestly, I'm feeling freaking blah. It's freaking cold and cloudy and raining. Freaking depressing. Yay, Miami. Yeah, I bet it's real nice down there. Doop 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 doo 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 doo. Ba ba da da ba ba. How's this one doing today? Oh, MMA Inc. reports 145% year-on-year growth in BJJ Link subscription revenue. Little over 16 million bucks. That is more than the current market cap. Again, this one speculative. Now, of course, we're basically at lower lows, but it could be interesting. Could be interesting. How much cash do I even have? Oh. Yeah, we got storm moving on the East Coast here. Nice cloudy, dismal Friday. I don't know what this market's doing. It's got no life. We got no life. Where's Trump, bro? Tweet something. Jeez. Help a community out, huh? My goodness. Somehow Disney's green. What the hell? Oh, the dollar raging. The raging Cajun. Dollar approaching 100.4. Oh yeah, West up today? Hey, we like the coffee. Yep, we like the coffee. I love coffee. Actually, you know what? Hold on, let me sip this coffee. Mmm. That's recovered. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, we got a couple of things working. You know. Again, this is why we diversify, right? This is why we diversify. We spread it out to a bunch of winners, a bunch of speculative growers, a couple of poppers. But yeah, something like Coke, of course, going to remain stable. Yeah, look at that. Even, they brought it down end of day yesterday. Brought it down after the open today. Bouncing right back. Look at that. A point away from the high. Again, Coke up over 100% post-split. See how CBOE's doing. Yeah, CBOE, same thing basically. Same exact move. How about our shipping stock? How's that been doing? Yep, got up to 460. Back at trend line now. Again, HII originally brought to you on the channel at 216. Stock hits 460. How's Xerox holding up? Yeah, it's not really holding up. Actually, it looks like it's setting up to go lower. Little early on that one, little early. B&G hanging out. Had the pop after earnings. Almost looks like it's wedging here. And then might get ready to pop back up. BlackBerry. I've been seeing Nokia staying active. Shout out to the Nokia gang. There you go. That was today. That was today. Look, nobody knows. Nobody's paying attention. Nope. No 52-week highs. Day of 866. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Was talking about that long-term multi-year symmetrical triangle. Yeah, I don't know. I was talking about it maybe like here, and did some videos here along the way. And I said, in my opinion, I said stock's gonna break up and out. Really shouldn't break down. And here we go. We went from 3, 4, 5, and we're almost at 9. Let's go. Put those rally caps on. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Late day rally. Late day rally. Freaking dollar's raging. Might get up to 100.5, honestly. Hey, what's up, Liz? How you doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's 3 o'clock on a Friday. The S&P isn't doing anything. We mentioned calls all the way back here, when in reality we should have steered clear. La, da, 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 da. La, da, da, da. Well, the good news is oil may rebound a little bit if you're still in USO calls. Gotta stay positive. Is anyone like in anything, or could I just scroll on X?
It's in the 2028 election. It's my prediction. I'm not even joking. I think Gavin Newsom wins. You're laughing. I'm serious, bro.
Yeah, the deuce. Person gets electrocuted. Jeez. Spy calls. Oh, that was green. Let's go, baby. Hey, I'm with you, baby. I'm with you. Like I said, I bought him going on 4 hours ago. If I bought probably anything else, would have been fine. Bang. There you go. Michigan hates America. That's nice. Here we go. Baby in one arm. There you go. Throwing shit in the other. There you go. Nice. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Yeah, for real. Should have jumped in those DraftKings. What the? Previous met drugged him? Oh, shit. Wow, yay. I remember this chick. Megan Kelly. Well, even though they lowered their price targets, they're all technically higher than the stock right now. So that's probably why it's, you know, getting bought up here and there by some traders, some investors. Reverse people by raising taxes. Okay. I guess good luck with that. What the heck? Oh, hell no. Ugh. Oh, gross. La di da da di da 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 di da da. It's rough. I tell you, you have to be prepared now when you go on X, because I tell you, some of the shit you see, you are not prepared. I tell you what. Well, we're gonna bring stocks back down now. Bring oil back up, up. Bringing oil back up. Here we go. Here we go. Like I said, they change their mind every 12 minutes, so you guys better hurry up. If you grab a trade and you see green, better not mess around. There we go. Got back down to 66.40. Why not? Yeah, sub 66.4. Why not? Why not? Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. To have fun, fun, fun till the daddy take the T-bird away. Yep. Frickin' dollars just going. Just going. Good old Friday. The massive headline. Yeah, it looks like it's setting up to go lower. They keep climbing the dollar. They keep inching her up. Well. I really didn't think it would get above that line today, man. I mean, I know what I drew out. Oh, I thought we'd pause there for a second. Son of a bitch. And they're setting it up to go even higher. Said we're going down, down, sugar, we're going down, swinging. Yeah, of course, we'll make it back for sure. It's just, it just bothers me when it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Derek gets upset. Freaking metal's chunking down. I do still believe in gold and silver long term, but here in the short term, if they do spike up that dollar, then they are going to chunk back down the metals. So perhaps some GLD SLV puts may be in play. in my opinion. Well, the problem is we're usually correct, it just doesn't happen till the next day. That's the problem. Uh, I don't know, man. It might be calls. It might be call. Is that what I said originally was puts? I don't even remember. I don't know, man. Yeah, SPY again. We have that break here. What was this low? 66.3604. So yeah, if this closes below 66.3604, which it looks like it is right now, then it should technically continue down here before trying to bounce back here. And this opened at 66.3654, low 66.3070. God damn, give me the answer. It's got to go lower. It's got to go lower. I say SPY puts. Like I said, I apologize. I know what I might have said before. It really looks like they're going to break it down. And again, we're climbing the dollar up. Of course, they could start to drop this after hours and over the weekend. We don't know that. But technically, dollar above trend line. S&P looks like it should continue to slip in the technicals, in my opinion. I think SPY puts. Really looking like the puts. And again, some of those key levels, 66.36. I mean, you know, where we dropped below it, we tried to retest. You could see we're rejecting, pulling back. I think they keep dropping it. Now, oil, even though a couple of people made money with some USOs, I'm not exactly sure. I think calls. I do think calls on oil. I have a feeling some more bullshit's gonna happen over the weekend, and they're gonna spike it back up to like 110, 120 a barrel or some shit. But it seems like to me, hydrograph down 3%, slowly stepping its way back up. Did a nice curl. Look at that, perfect. Right to the gap. Yep. Lows of the day. Unless we see like a big bounce here off these like 66.30 levels. Yeah. I think they want to break it. I said we're going down, down in an early. Woo! Dropping. Get your footsie. Dropping. Bro, what's going on? We're at war over here? Nobody told me nothing. Doop 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 doo 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 doo. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Damn. Man, I have no idea. Got that fib right there at 66.21. I think it breaks into the 65s. It's down, what, less than 400 points from 7K? So what's that, like 6%? Yeah, it'll probably go down, like I said, into like the 65s, even the 64s, probably touch that trend line. Oil creeping back up. Frickin' dollar raging. Risky, but in my opinion, over the weekend, try to open spot, QQQ, DIA, what'd I say? Puts, USO, calls, and also, what'd I say? GLD, SLV, puts. We'll go with VXX calls. I mean, maybe. Like who though? I personally don't even follow him, if I'm honest. All about that West. CXW, yeah. Oof, tell you, can't keep a good man down. See, now if we were to draw that down, we're technically like above that trend line or right at it, right? Let me see. Well, actually, yeah, if we go, but if we go up there, we're right there. So if we continue to stay strong, could see a jump up back to 19. Old CXW. Highs of the day. Reopening of Midwest Regional Reception Center. Doing a lot of buying and opening lately. Sounds good to me. T-minus 10 minutes, folks. Lock in any profits you might have, any trades you might want to take over the weekend. Oof, I tell you. These girls can't help themselves. Yep, what'd I say? What the hell is going on here? For crying out loud. That's back at the average. H graph back up. Yep, there they are. Can't help themselves. It's a shame. It really is a shame. The fuck? Everybody's working on the beach. There you go. That's a great idea. Yep. Can't help themselves. Blocking the highway. I'll tell you, these people are gonna get run over, bro. You got these protesters standing on the highway like, stop oil. It's like, bro, we're doing 60. And you're just standing here. If you make it home tonight, better count your lucky stars. These people are crazy. Hydrograph down 2%. How you doing? Silver now sub 80. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay. Nice. That's a pro right there. What the heck? What are you making him, a leaf? Yeah, see, I mean, I mean, I guess the face paint's all right, but as a kid, I feel like I would, like, forget it's there and then, like, blow my nose or some shit, like, mess the whole thing up. Some sort of... Bro, look at this shit. Jeez. Yep. There she is. Tell you, they can't help themselves. What the heck? Yep. Wow. That's crazy. Well done. There you go. Can't help themselves. Yep. Gonna do some fake BS bounce now, right at the end of the day. Look at the dollar up to one. Look at that. Almost hits frickin' 0.48. That's wild. Hydrograph up 1%, highs of the day, back up to 820 Canadian. Can't keep a good man down. So many people were waiting for the dip. There it is. That's it. That might be the only dip you get. 825 Canadian, highs of the day. 830 with the gap up. What? What? Oh, baby. It's too strong. This is what happens when you delay the inevitable. H-graph now up 3.2%, 3.5%, up to 840 Canadian. Highs of the day going into the close. 4.5 million shares trading hands today. What a freaking beast. West is flying. Let's go, baby. I'm not right all the time, but I am right most of the time. Whatever you do with that information is entirely your own prerogative. 845 Canadian it just jumped up to. Oh yeah, we got people scooping. We have people scooping. Oh baby. Why does it taste so sweet? 30 seconds to the close. Coke new highs. Oh my goodness. Freaking on fire this year. Whole community's on fire. Look at this. Look at this. Damn. That shit was dope. HG closing up 845. U-turn from red to green, closing up 4% on the day. Over 4.5 million shares, over 2.5 times average daily volume. Spy call, shit to bed, as is tradition. Wow, the account closes up green, all because of Hydrograph. I told you guys, can't keep a good man down. Nobody wants to believe me. Oh, what a day. See? You gotta give and you gotta get, right? You give and you get. Let's check Coke. Whoops. Let's check Coke. Oh my goodness. Was that a high? 217? I think it was a high. Yeah, that was the high today, right? That wasn't... Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. We'll just say 217 in the Discord. Round it off. Coke. New. All-time highs. 217. Yeah, West. Let me see this West. You guys were flipping out. Oh my goodness. We looked at it like here. We know what we know. Outstanding. Whew, look at that. Look at that. So, yeah, earnings was at like 3 3/4, I guess. Freaking thing's up half a point already. Doesn't really get much better than that, so shout out to the West crew. Oh, we are so close to 20 likes. Oil ticking back up, man. They're gonna pull some shit over the weekend, I can tell you. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I'm glad we finished strong. Because I know we had kind of like a blah day. Everybody was just kind of watching the market sit in red all day, but we had Hydrograph making a massive U-turn today. Looking for the 20th like. If you're just joining us, Hydrograph can't keep a good man down. Look at that. Look at that. That's how you close. That's how you close out a day right there. Looking for that 20th like. Love me some Hydrograph. Hydrograph, Coke, West. Damn. Nokia hitting new highs. Right out of the gate. 866. Nokia. LAC back down in the low fours. Hello. Hello. But yeah, I mean, it would kind of flip the script of the whole environment. But it did look like puts on the indices. Does look like oil wants to climb back up. So if any of you took any of those plays going into the weekend, obviously we are hoping for the best. Wow, nobody wants to give me the 20th like. Unbelievable. I'm going to sit here and wait. I'm going to sit here and wait for my 20th like. Waiting for that 20th like so I can end the stream. Just trying to end my stream. Looking for that 20th like. Here we go. Here we go. I only have so much patience. You son of a bitch. Wow, I'm taking that personally. I am taking that personally. Can't even get 20 likes here. Watching people cut meat. The hell am I doing here? Where's my like? Unbelievable. Like the stream. Do me a favor. Nobody. Nobody. Bueller. 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 Alright. We're done here. I take that personally. But everyone else, hope everyone else had a good day. Happy Friday. Not a happy Friday for me, as I'm not going to receive my 20th like, apparently. But it was a good day. Again, good rebound there. We had Hydrograph. We got West Coffee. We got friggin', what was the other one? Coke. Nokia climbing up. 20th like. Hey, I got something for you, buddy.
That was easy.
You're damn right it was. I appreciate that. But, yeah, appreciate everyone's time. Appreciate everyone's support. Hopefully you guys are doing all right this week. I know market's kind of sold off, but hopefully everyone's keeping their head above water. Hopefully the account's doing all right. And unfortunately, as we say, we can only control the controllables, right? So we're going to have to see if any news or big headlines hit over the weekend. We're going to have to keep an eye on the dollar and see where they want to take our currency, which is then probably going to dictate where they want to take the markets and everything else, right? It's all right, Murray. Don't worry about it. But yeah, obviously, again, we'll control the controllables, and we'll see where we stand Sunday night going into Monday morning, and then of course we'll strategize for the week and take it from there. But love you guys, appreciate it. Everyone, happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. God bless. I'll talk to you Monday.